Hello everyone, welcome to premiermath. Please do watch the video because these questions can be repeated in the coming days.
Ram travelled from place Z to P at an average speed of 130 km per hour. He travelled the first 75% of the distance in 2/3 of the time and the rest at an average speed of x km per hour. The value of x by 2 is. Here you can see first 75% distance covered in 2/3 time. So 75% means 3/4 of the time. So remaining distance is equal to 1/4. Now first distance covered in 2/3 time. So second distance covered in 1/3 time. Now you can see distance ratios. Total distance is 4 part. Then first distance is 3 part and second distance is 1 part. Same way time ratio is equal to 2:1. Total time is equal to 3 part. First time 2 part. Second time 1 part. Now here average speed is 130 km per hour. Average speed means total distance by total time, which is equal to total distance 4 part and total time 3 part. So 4/3 part is equal to 130 km per hour means 1 part is equal to 130 into 3, 390 divided by 4 parts. That is 390 by 4 part. Now here we need the value of x by 2. Here x means 1 part by 1 part, that is 1 part. X is equal to 1 part. Here x is equal to 1 part. 1 part is 390 by 4. So we need x by 2. X by 2 is equal to 390 by 4 into 2, that is 8. 8 goes 4 times in 32, remaining 7. 8 goes 8 times in 64, remaining 6. 8 goes 7 times in 60. Remaining 8 goes 5 times in 40. So 48.75, option 2 is your answer. Aditya sells 2 wristwatches from his personal collection for rupees 12,600 each. On the first watch he gains 26% and on the second he loses 10%. Find the overall gain or loss percentage. Here on the first he gains 26% means gain is equal to profit. Profit 26% means 100 plus 26, 126%. Which means 2 goes 63 times in 126, 2 goes 50 times in 100. That is, if 50 part is the cost price, then 63 is the selling price. 50 is the cost price, then 63 is the selling price. Now, on the second, he loses 10%. So, loss of 10% means 90% remaining. So, 90 by 100. That is, if 10 part is the cost price, 9 part is the selling price. If 10 part is the cost price, 9 part is the selling price. But here question clearly says that selling price is same. This is same SP question. Same selling price question. That is here selling price for each of these watches 12,600. Now we have to equalize this selling price. Here one selling price is 63 and one is 9. So we have to equalize it because question says it. So here this is 63. If I multiply 9 with 7, this will become 63. Now selling price equalized. But when I multiply selling price with 7, I should multiply cost price with 7 in order to equalize this part. Now total selling price is equal to 63 plus 63, 126. And total cost price is equal to 50 plus 70, that is 120. Now you can see here increment is equal to plus 6. That is, this plus 6 increment is from this 120 rupees. 10% of 120 is 12, which means 5% is the gain. So option 2 is your answer. That is, here this is like gain is like difference between selling price and cost price is 6. The 6 part is generated from this cost price 120. So 6 by 120 into 100 is equal to 5%. So this is gain.
The average of a set of 18 consecutive integers is 22.5. What is the largest integer in the set? If I consider n plus 1 as the first integer, then n plus 18 is the largest integer. Now, here sum of this numbers is equal to total 18n plus 1 to 18 sum is equal to 18 into 19 divided by 2. So 9 into 19 is equal to 90 plus 81, 171. So sum of 18 numbers is equal to 18n plus 171 divided by total numbers are 18. So this is average. Average is equal to 22.5. Now 18 cancel. Here 18 goes 10 times in 180. So 9 times in 171. Remaining is equal to 180 minus 18 is equal to 162. So remaining 9. So 18 goes 5 times in 90. Here, if you take the difference between 22.5 and 9.5, we will get n. N is equal to 20 minus 7, 30. So, if n is 13, largest integer is n plus 18, which is equal to 13 plus 18, 31. So, option 3 is your answer.
A sum of rupees 18,000 become 21,780 after 2 years on compound interest compounded annually. What will be the compound interest on the same sum for same period if the rate of interest increases by 5%? Here you can do it in two methods. If you look at the options are varying. So first I will calculate it roughly. That is, take the difference. Difference is 18 plus 3 is 21. So 3,780 is the compound interest generated at the end of 2 years at our percentage rate. So this is for 2 years. Now interest increases by 5%. So we need to find out what is compound interest generated at the rate of R plus 5% for 2 years. Instead of this, I'll calculate simple interest for 2 years at the rate of 5%. Now, for 1 year it is 5%, for 2 years it is 10%. So 10% of 18,000 is 1800. So if I add simple interest generated at 5% for 2 years with this compound interest, it will be equal to 5,580. Now this is less amount. Your answer should be greater than 5,580. And if you look for the option, you can see option 4 eliminated. Option 3 is your answer. So in this way you can find the answer, but if you want the proper explanation, I'll calculate it. That is, here, this is 18,000 means this 18,000 is for 2 years. So this is P square and this is A square. Now if I take amount by principal ratio, this is root of 21,780 divided by 18,000. Now 0 cancel. If I divide it with 18, 18 goes 100 times in 1800, 18 goes 1 time in 21, remaining 3, 18 goes 2 times in 37, remaining 1, 18 goes 1 time in 18. So this is root of 121 by 100 means 11 by 10. Now you can see difference is 1. This 1 part interest generated is from this 10 part principal. So rate is equal to 1 part interest generated out of 10 part principal into 100, that is 10% is the rate. Old rate is 10% means new rate is equal to 10 plus 5, 15%. Now calculate compound interest for 18,000 at 15% per annum. So for the first year at 15% per annum means 10% is 1800, 5% is 1800 by 2, that is 900. So 1800 plus 900 is 2700. So in the second year also 2700 generated, and second year also 15% of 2700, that is interest on interest is added. 10% is 270, 5% is half of 270, that is 135. So 15% is 405, that is at the end of 2 years total interest generated is equal to this one, that is 2700 plus 2700 plus 405. So 27 plus 27 is 54. So this is equal to 5805. Option 3 is your answer. A person sold an article at a loss of 18%. Had he sold it for 960 rupees more, he would have gained 12%. If the article is sold for rupees 3,840, then how much is the profit percentage? Here consider cost price of this article as 100 rupees. Then he sold this article at a loss of 18%. 18% loss means 100 minus 18, 72 is the sell price. Now had he sold it for 960 rupees more, that is if he sold it for 960 rupees more, 960 rupees more than the sell price, then he would have gained 12%. 12% gain means 12% gain means 100 plus 12, 112 is the second sell price. This is first sell price. Now you can see here difference between 112 and 72 is 960 rupees. So 12% profit and 18% loss. Difference is equal to 30%. 12 minus 18 is 30%, which means this 30% is same as this 960 rupees, because second sell price is at 12% profit, first sell price is at 18% loss, which means second sell price minus first sell price is 960, which is equal to 12 minus 18, 30%. So 30% is 960 means 3 goes 32 times in 960. So 1% is 32 means 100% is equal to 3200, which is the cost price. Now here it is mentioned that if the article is sold for 3840, that is here sell price is equal to 3840. Now this is the sell price and this is the cost price. Difference between sell price and cost price 640 rupees. So the 640 is 20% of 3200. So option 3 is your answer. Profit percentage is 20%. An alloy contains 40% silver, 30% copper, 30% nickel. How much silver should be added to 25 kg of the alloy so that new alloy contains 50% silver? Here, initially the silver amount in this alloy is 40%. 40% of total alloy weight is 25 kg. So 10% of 25 is 2.5. 2.5 into 4 is 40%. 2.5 into 4 is 10 kg. That is, initially this alloy contains 40% silver, which is 10 kg. Now this 25 kg alloy contains 10 kg silver. So when I add S kg silver to it, it should become 50% of new alloy. 50% means half of it, that is 1 by 2. So when I add S kg of silver, new alloy weight will become 25 plus S. When I add S kg of silver, new alloy weight will become 25 plus S. So 20 plus 2S is equal to 25 plus S means here S is equal to 5 kg. Option 1 is your answer. That is, when I add 5 kg silver to this initial alloy, new alloy will contain 50%. The distance between two stations A and B is 200 km. A train runs from A to B at a speed of 75 km per hour, while another train runs from B to A at a speed of 85 km per hour. What will be the distance between two trains 3 minutes before they meet? That is, here distance between station A and B is equal to 200 km, and train from station A to B runs at a speed of 75 km per hour, and train from station B to A runs at a speed of 85 km per hour. Now, here we have to find out the distance between these two trains 3 minutes before they meet. So, if you look at this, here in 1 hour, train from station A to B travels 75 km, and in same 1 hour, train from station B to A travel 85 km. So total distance travelled by these two trains in 1 hour is equal to 75 plus 85, which is equal to 160 km. In 1 hour, if these two trains cover 160 km, so in 3 minutes, these two trains will cover 160 into 3 minutes, that is 160 into 3 by 60 hour. 3 minutes means 3 by 60 hour. That is, in 1 hour, these two trains will cover 160 km. So in 3 by 60 hour, these two train will cover 160 into 3 by 60 kilometer, which is equal to 3 goes 20 times in 60, 20 goes 8 times in 160. So 8 kilometer. Option 2 is your answer. 3 minutes before they meet, the distance between these two is 8 kilometer. If you have doubt, if you look at this, two trains travel at opposite direction and in T time they will meet each other. They will meet at T time. Now we have to find out the distance between these two trains 3 minutes before they meet. Consider 3 minutes before they are at a distance T. Consider 3 minutes before they are at a distance D. Now if you find how much distance D they will cover in 3 minutes, that is your answer. That is, if you find how much distance D they will cover in 3 minutes, that is your answer. The reduction of 15% in the price of salt enables a person to buy 2 kg more for rupees 272. The reduced price of salt per kilogram is. Here, this reduction of 15% leads to 2 kg additional quantity. That is, this reduction of 15% lead to 2 kg extra quantity. Now, if I reduce it to 100%, that is 100% reduction leads to 2 by 15 into 100 quantity. That is 5 goes 3 times in 50, 5 goes 20 times in 100. 40 by 3 kilogram. That is, this 100% reduction means 40 by 3 kilogram. Here, this reduction leads to 2 kilogram and this 2 kilogram leads to this 40 by 3 kilogram. Which means this is total quantity. Total quantity after price reduction. After price reduction. That is, this 100% leads to total quantity after price reduction. Because this 40 by 3 kilogram is derived from this 2 kilogram. Now, 40 by 3 kilogram is the total quantity after price reduction and 40 by 3 kilogram price is equal to 272 rupees. Now, for 272 rupees, after price reduction, we will get 40 by 3 kilogram quantity, which means 1 kilogram amount cost 272 divided by 40 by 3 means 3 by 40, which is equal to 4 goes 6 times in 27, remaining 3, 4 goes 8 times in 32. So, divided by 10 means 6.8. 6.8. 6.8 into 3 means 6 into 3 is 18. 0.8 into 3 is 2.4. So 20.4. 20.4 rupees per kilogram. So reduced price is equal to 20.4 rupees per kilogram. Option 1 is your answer. After price reduction, 1 kilogram costs 20.4. A college hostel mess has provision for 25 days for 350 boys. At the end of 10 days, when some boys were shifted to another hostel, it was found that now the provision will last for 21 more days. How many boys were shifted to another hostel? Here, initially 350 boys. And this mess has provision for 25 days for 350 days. That is, for 350 boys, food will last for 25 days. Now, at the end of 10 days means after 10 days. Remaining days are 15 days. Which means for 350 boys, after 10 days, food will last for 15 days. But after 10 days, some boys were shifted to another hostel. That is, from this 350, n number of boys were shifted to another hostel. We don't know how many numbers. I'll take it as n number of boys. Now, after leaving this n number of boys, this food will last for 21 more days. That is, 15 increased to 21. That is, for 350 minus n boys, I will take it as x number of boys. I will take it as x number of boys. That is, for x number of boys, food will now last for 21 days. You can see, after 10 days, for 350 boys, food will last for 15 days. But after leaving this n number of boys, there are X number of boys remaining. Now for this X number of boys, food will last for 21 days, which means 350 into 15 is the food remaining, which is equal to X into 21. Now you can find the value of X, that is 7 goes 5 times in 50, 7 goes 3 times in 21, 3 goes 5 times in 50. So X here is equal to 5 into 50, 250, which means remaining boys is 250, means number of boys leaving is equal to 100. N is equal to 100. So option 4 is your answer. What is the least number which when decreased by 7 is divisible by 15, 24, 28 and 32? Here you can use two methods here. First one is digital sum method. Take the number as n, which is decreased by 7 means n minus 7 as divisible by these numbers. Now take the digital sum of these numbers. 1 plus 5 is 6, 2 plus 4 6, 2 plus 8 10. So 1 is digital sum, 3 plus 2 5. Now multiply all these numbers. 6 into 6 into 1 into 5. 6 into 5 30, 30 into 6 180. So 1 plus 8 9 is digital sum in the denominator. That is n minus 7 is divisible by 9. Now subtract 7 from all these given options. Then the subtracted number should be divisible by 9. Means the subtracted number digital sum should be 9. So check for digital sum. 1 plus 9 10. So 1 is digital sum here. 8 plus 1 9. 9 is digital sum here. 6 plus 1 7 is digital sum here. 7 plus 1 8 is digital sum here. Which means option 2 is your answer. In this way you can find the answer. But here you can see digital sum of all these numbers are different. If all these numbers digital sum is 9, then you cannot apply this method. In that case, you need different approach. Here, second method is when the number is decreased by 7, which is divisible by all these numbers means n minus 7 is divisible by LCM of all these numbers. So take the LCM of 15, 24, 28 and 32. Here 15 is equal to, take the prime factorization, 3 into 5. 24 is 8 into 3, so 2 cube into 3. 28 is 7 into 4, so 2 square into 7. 32 is 2 raised to 5. Now highest power of 2 is 2 raised to 5, that is 32. So cancels 2 square and 2 cube. Now remaining is 7 into 3 into 5. Cancel 1 3. So 3 into 5 into 7 is equal to 105. 32 into 100 is 3200 and 32 into 5 is 30 into 5 is 150, 2 into 5 is 10. So 160. 3360 is LCM. Now you can see in options you have larger numbers. Now these numbers are around 3 times 3360. So multiply it with 3. So take the multiple of 3. Here 6 into 3 18. Say 3 into 3 plus 1 0. 3 into 3 plus 1 0. So 10080 is n minus 7. Which means n is equal to 10087. So in this way you can find the answer.
In an election between two candidates, 5% of the registered voters did not cast their vote. 10% of the total votes polled were found to be either invalid or nota. The winning candidate received 60% of the total valid votes in his favor and won the election by 17,271 votes. Find the number of registered voters. Consider registered voters as 100. Then out of this 100, 5% did not cast their vote, means 5 people didn't cast. Now remaining 95 cast their vote. Out of this 95, 10% of the total votes were invalid. So 10% of 95 is equal to 9.5. So remaining is 90%, which is 95 minus 9.5, that is 85.5. So 85.5 votes were valid votes. Now here winning candidates received 60% of the total valid votes. That is 60% of 85.5 winning candidates received. And winning candidates received 60% means remaining 40% his opponent received. And he won the election by 17,271 means 60 minus 40. 60 minus 40. The difference is 20%. So that is, he won by this difference. He won by 20%. So 20% of total valid votes is 85.5, which is equal to 17,271. Now I will write 20% as 1 by 5. 20% is 1 by 5. Now 5 goes 17 times in 85. 5 goes 1 time in 5. Now 17.1 is equal to 17271. Now if I multiply it with 10 and both the side, 171 is equal to 172,710. Now 171 goes 1 time in 172. Remaining 171 goes 1 time in 171. Remaining 0. So 1 part is equal to 1010 means here total registered vote is equal to 100 part. So 100 part is equal to 1010 into 100. 1,01,000 is your answer. So option 3 is sides PQ and PR of triangle PQR are produced to point S and T respectively. The bisectors of angle SQR and TRQ meet at point U. If angle QUR is 69 degree, then the measure of angle PS. Here this is the triangle PQR. Now PQ and PR produced to S and T means PQ produced to S and PR produced to T. Now bisectors of SQR and TRQ means bisectors of these two angles meet at point U. So this is point U and this angle is given as 69 degree in the question. Now if I take this angle as A, then this angle is also A, because bisector means bisector divides an angle equally, two parts. If I take this as B, this one is also B. Now A plus B is equal to sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So 180 minus 69 is equal to 111, which means here also this angle is also A plus B is also 111. That is, here 2B is equal to 2B plus 2A is equal to 111 plus 111, 222. Now if I take this angle in upper triangle, this angle is X and this angle is Y, then X plus Y is equal to, here sum of angles of a line is equal to 180 degree. So X is equal to 180 minus 2A and Y is equal to 180 minus 2B, which means X plus Y is equal to 180 plus 180, 360 minus 222. That is 2A plus 2B is 222. 360 minus 222 is equal to 360 minus 200 is 160. 160 minus 20 is 140. So 140 minus 2 is 138. If X plus Y is 138, then angle P is equal to 180 minus 138, which is 42 degree. So option 4 is your answer.
Here find the value of A plus B minus 7C. Here take RHS to LHS and write A terms together. That is A square. This is minus 2A, so this will become plus 2A. Now B square. This is plus 2B, so this will become minus 2B. And remaining 49C square. This is minus 56C, so this will become plus 56C. So plus 80, which is equal to 0. Now A square plus 2A. I can write it as A plus 1D whole square. A plus 1D whole square is A square plus 2A plus 1. So I'll write 18 as 17 plus 1. Now B square minus 2B. I can write it as B minus 1D whole square. That is, B minus 1 the whole square is B square minus 2B plus 1. So 17, I can write it as 16 plus 1. Now remaining is 49C square plus 56C. 49C square means 7C square. So 2 into 7 is 14. 14 into 4 is 56. So 7C plus 4 the whole square is 49C square plus 56C plus 4 square is 16. Now this whole term will become A plus 1 the whole square plus B minus 1 the whole square plus 7C plus 4 the whole square is equal to 0. Then if this whole term is 0, then each term must be 0. Each term must be 0, which means a plus 1 the whole square is 0. So a plus 1 is 0 means a is equal to minus 1. B minus 1 is 0 means b is equal to plus 1. 7c plus 4 is 0 means 7c is equal to minus 4. So c is equal to minus 4 by 7. Now put the value of a, b and c in a plus b minus 7c. So here a plus b cancel, remaining is minus 7c. So minus 7 into minus 4 by 7 is equal to plus 4. Option 1 is your.
Find the value of 1.6 cube minus 0.9 cube minus 0.7 cube. This is in the form of a cube plus b cube plus c cube. That is, if you look at this, this is 1.6 plus minus 0.9 plus minus 0.7. 0.9 plus 0.7 is equal to 1.6. So this will become 0. Minus 1.6 plus 1.6 is 0. In that case, here a plus b plus c is 0 means a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc, which means this term will become 3ab. So 3 into 1.6 into minus 0.9 into minus 0.7. So this will become 3 into 1.6 is 4.8. 4.8 into minus plus 9 into 7 63. So 0.63. Now you can see 48 into 63 is a 4-digit number. And here this is 4.8 into 0.63. That is 3 decimal points and 4 numbers. Option 1 is your answer. That is, this is positive number. So option 1 is your answer. 3.02. Anup can row 33 km downstream and 35 km upstream in 8 hours. He can also row 44 km downstream and 28 km upstream in the same time. How much time will he take to row 55 km downstream and 14 km upstream? Here, he take 8 hours to row 33 km downstream distance and 35 km upstream distance. And here, time means distance by speed. So, this is downstream speed and this is upstream speed. Now, he take the same time to row 44 km downstream and 28 km upstream. So, this is downstream speed and this is upstream speed. Now, you can see here, this is 33. If I divide 33 with 11, 11 goes 3 times in 33. Here, this is 35. If I divide 35 with 7, 7 goes 5 times in 35. So, 3 plus 5 is 8. Equation satisfied. Same way, here if this is 11, 11 goes 4 times in 44. And if this is 7, 7 goes 4 times in 28. So, 4 plus 4 is 8. Equation satisfied. Now, we need 55 km downstream and 14 km upstream. So, here downstream speed is 11 and upstream speed is 7. Now, time taken is 11 goes 5 times in 55, 7 goes 2 times in 14. So, 5 plus 2, 7. Option 4 is your answer. That is, he take 7 hours to row 55 km downstream and 14 km upstream.
80% and 90% pure acid solutions are mixed to obtain 20 liters of 87% pure acid solution. Find the quantity of 80% pure acid solution taken to form the mixture. Here 80% solution and 90% pure acid solution combine together to form 87% pure acid. That is, these two combine together to form 87%. That is, average of these two is 87%. Now, take the alligation method. That is, 90 and 87 difference is 3. 80 and 87 difference is 7. That is, these two, 80% pure acid and 90% pure acid are in the ratio 3:7. Now, total is 80 and 90 mixed together to form 20 liters. That is 3 plus 7 is 20 liters. That is 3 plus 7 is 10 part. 10 part is equal to 20 liter means 1 part is equal to 2 liter. If 1 part is 2 liter, then we need 80% pure acid solution. That is, here 3 part is the 80% pure acid solution. So 3 into 2, 6 liter. is the 80% pure acid solution. Option 3 is your answer.
What is the remainder when the product of 335, 608 and 853 is divided by 13? Here we need the remainder of 335 into 608 into 853 divided by 13. Now there is a short trick to find this answer. Here divide all these three numbers with 13 and find remainder, that is 335 divided by 13 and find remainder here. 13 goes 2 times in 26, remaining 75. 13 goes 5 times in 65. So remainder is 10 here. Now divide 608 with 13 and find the remainder. 13 goes 4 times in 52, remaining 8. 13 goes 6 times in 78. So 88 minus 78 is 10. Remainder is 10. Same way 853 divided by 13 and find remainder. 13 goes 6 times in 78. Remaining 73. 13 goes 5 times in 65. So remaining 8. So remainder is 8. Now multiply all these reminders. That is 10 into 8, which is 800. Then divide it with 13. So this will become 800 by 13. 13 goes 6 times in 78, remaining 2. So 13 goes 1 time in 20. So remainder is 7 here. 20 minus 13 is 7. So option 4 is your answer. So in this way you can find the answer. Sides AB and AC of triangle ABC are produced to point D and D respectively. The bisectors of angle CBD and BCE meet at P. If angle A is 78 degree, then the measure of angle P is. Here, this is the triangle ABC. And AB and AC produce to D and D. AB produce to D and AC produce to A. Now, bisectors of angle CBD and BCE. This is angle CBD and this is angle BCE. Now, bisectors of these two meets at point P. This is point P. And here angle A is 78 degree. Then we have to find out what is angle P here. Now consider this as angle X and this as angle Y. Then from this larger triangle, X plus Y is equal to 180 minus 78, 102 degree. And here if this angle is X, then this whole angle is equal to 180 minus X and this whole angle is equal to 180 minus Y. Now angle P is equal to 180 minus, that is if you consider this lower triangle, angle P is equal to 180 minus sum of other two angles. Sum of other two angles means this whole angle is 180 minus X. So this divides equally by this bisector. So inside angle is equal to 180 minus X by 2. Here this is equal to 180 minus Y by 2 because these two are bisectors. So sum of other two angles is equal to 180 minus X plus 180 minus Y divided by 2. Now this is equal to 360 minus X plus Y. X plus Y is equal to 102. So 360 minus 102 is equal to 258. Then 250 by 2 is equal to 129. Then 180 minus 129 is equal to 51. So option. At present, A is younger than B by 8 years. If 4 years ago their ages were in the ratio 1:2, then what is the present age of B? Here, age difference between A and B is 8 years. A is younger than B by 8 years. Now, 4 years ago, age ratio of A and B was 1:2. Here, age difference is 8, which is constant. That is, even before 4 years, difference between A and B, age difference between A and B was 8 years. Now, ratio difference is 2 minus 1, 1 part. So, 1 part as 8 means 2 part is equal to 2 into 8, 16. That is, 4 years ago, B's age was 16. Now, after 4 years, that is presently, B's age is equal to 20. That is, B's age is 20 presently. So, option 2 is your answer. That is, 4 years ago,
A's age was 1 into 8, 8. B's age was 2 into 8, 16. Now after 4 years, that is presently, A's age is 8 plus 4, 12 and B's age is 16 plus 4. Find the greatest number which divides 108, 124 and 156, leaving the same remainder as. Here, take the difference between the given numbers. 108 and 124 difference is 24 minus 8, 16. And 124 and 156 difference is 56 minus 24. 56 minus 20, 36, 36 minus 4, 32. And difference between 108 and 156. 56 minus 8 is equal to 48. Now take the HCF of the difference, that is 16, 32 and 48. HCF is clearly 16. So option 4 is your answer. Here all are multiple of 16. That is, this is 16 into 2 and this is 16 into 3. The angle of elevation of top of tall building from the points M and N at the distances of 72 meter and 128 meter respectively from the base of the building and in the same straight line with it are complementary. The height of the building is. Here consider this as height of the building H. Now from 2 points M and N. This is M at a distance of 72 meter and this is N at a distance of 128 meter. Now angle of elevation from these 2 points to the top of the building are complementary. Complementary means sum of these two angles should be 90 degree. Now if I take this angle as theta, this angle should be 90 minus theta. Now take tan of theta. Tan theta from the smaller triangle is equal to h by 72. Then tan 90 minus theta. Tan 90 minus theta from this larger triangle is h by 128. Now tan 90 minus theta means cot theta. So cot theta means 1 by tan theta is equal to h by 128. Then tan theta is equal to 128 by h. 128 by h. Now from this, h square is equal to 128 into 72. Then h is equal to root of 128 into 72. Now 128 is equal to 64 into 2 and 72 is equal to 12 into 6. So h from this is equal to root 64 is equal to 8 and this is 6 into 2, 12. So root 12 square is equal to 12. 8 into 12 is equal to 96. So option 2 is your answer. Height of building is.
A shopkeeper bought 40 pieces of an article at a rate of rupees 50 per item. He sold 35 pieces with 20% profit. The remaining 5 pieces were found to be damaged and he sold them with 10% loss. Find his overall profit percentage. Here out of this 40 pieces, 35 pieces he sold at 20% profit and remaining 5 pieces he sold at 10% loss. Now here take the ratio of numbers, that is 5 goes 7 times in 35, 5 goes 1 time in 5. Now 7 into 20 is equal to 140%. This is profit. And here 1 into minus 10 is equal to minus 10%. Now if you take the overall 140% minus 10% is equal to plus 130%. This is the overall profit generated. So this 130% is the overall generated for this 7 plus 1, 8 part. So 130% by 8 is equal to 8 goes 1 time in 13, remaining 5. 8 goes 6 times in 48, remaining 2. 8 goes 2 times in 16, remaining 4. 8 goes 5 times in 40. So 16.25%. Option 3 is your answer. Here, even if you take 35 and 5, 35 into 20% profit minus 5 into 10% loss. This minus is because of the loss. Divided by 35 plus 5 is 40. 5 goes 8 times in 40, 5 goes 7 times in 35, 5 goes 1 time in 5. Now, 140 minus 10 is equal to 130% divided by 8. So even if you take 35 and 5, it will cancel each other at the numerator and denominator.
Here, what is the value of ABC minus 3? If you know this formula, you can directly write the answer. No need to write this, you can directly write it. That is, here a cube plus b cube plus c cube is 189. So 189 minus 3abc is equal to a plus b plus c is 6. 6 into 6 square minus 3 into ab plus bc plus ca. Here a plus b plus c the whole square is 6 square. So 6 square is equal to a square plus b square plus c square, that is 32, plus 2 into ab plus bc plus ca. Now from this is 36 and this is 32. So remaining term should be 4. If this is 2, this term must be 2. That is, here AB plus BC plus CA is 2. Then 3 into 2 is 6. So 36 minus 6 is equal to 30. 30 into 6 is 180. 189 minus 180 is equal to 9. So 3ABC is equal to 9 means ABC is equal to 3 here. So put the value of ABC as 3. Then this will become 3 minus 3, 0. So option 4.
An isosceles triangle MNP is inscribed in a circle. If MN is equal to MP is equal to 16 root 5, NP is equal to 32, what is the radius of the circle? Here, this is the circle. And here, triangle MNP is an isosceles triangle which is inscribed in the circle. Isosceles means two sides have equal length. Now this is 16 root 5, this is 16 root 5 and this is triangle MNP. Now NP is equal to 32. Before that, this is center of the circle. Now from the center of the circle to the chord, if you draw a perpendicular, then this perpendicular divides this chord equally. That is, if NP is equal to 32, then this length is equal to half of 13, 16. This is also 16. Then you see this is center. From center to this point, this is radius R. Also, if you draw center to M, this is also radius R. Now, if you take this triangle, you can find the radius R. You can find the radius R from it. But before that, we have to find out what is the height of this triangle. So h square is equal to, from this larger triangle, h square is equal to 16 root 5 the whole square minus 16 square. Now this is equal to 16 square into 5 minus 16 square. That is 16 square into 5 minus 1 is 4. Now h square is equal to this one, then h is equal to 16 into 2, 32. So here height is equal to 32 means this length is equal to, if this is R, then this length is equal to 32 minus R. Now from this smaller triangle you can see R is equal to, R square is equal to 32 minus R the whole square plus 16 square. This is 16. Now before solving this, take the triplet, basic triplet, that is 3, 4, 5. 5 is hypotenuse. Now multiply this with 4. 5 into 4, 20. 4 into 4, 16. 3 into 4, 12. That is 12, 16, 20 are another triplet. 20 is hypotenuse. We have 16 here. Now check for R as 20 in this equation. That is, if you take R as 20, 20 square is equal to 32 minus 20 is equal to 12. So 12 square plus 16 square is equal to 20 square. Check for it. 12 square is equal to 144. 16 square is equal to 256, which is equal to 400, which is 20 square. So R is equal to 20 here. R is equal to 20. Option 1 is your answer.
11 by 5 of a number A is 22% of number B. The number P is equal to 2.5% of third number C. If the value of C is 5500, then the sum of 80% of A and 40% of B is. Here 11 by 5 means 2.2. So 2.2 of A is equal to 22% of B. 22% means 22 by 100, that is 0.22 of B. Now 0.22 goes 10 times in 2.2. So A by B ratio is equal to 1 by 10. That is, if A is 1 part, then B is 10 part. Now B is equal to 2.5% of C. B is equal to 2.5% of C. 25 goes 4 times in 100. So 2.5 goes 40 times in 100. So B by C ratio is equal to 1 by 40. But here B is 10 part. So if I multiply numerator and denominator with 10, then B is equal to 10 part and C is equal to 400 part. So C is 400 part. But here in question C is given as 5500, which means this 400 part is equal to 5500. Then 4 part is equal to 55. If 4 part is 55, 1 part is 55 by 4. Then 80% of A means 0.8. 0.8 into 1 part. A is equal to 1 part. 1 part is 55 by 4 plus 40% of B. 40% is 0.4. B is equal to 10 part. 10 part is equal to, if 1 part is 55 by 4, then 10 part is 550 by 4. Now 4 cancel. Here 4 goes 0.2 times in 0.8. So 55 into 0.2 is equal to 11. And here remaining is 55. So 55 plus 11 is equal to 66. So your answer is option. If 6 tan A into tan A plus 1 equal to 5 minus tan A, given that 0 less than A less than pi by 2, what is the value of sin A plus cos A? Here 6 tan A into tan A plus 1 means 6 tan square A plus 6 tan A, which is equal to 5 minus tan A. Now this tan A come to left hand side, so this will become 7 tan A. 7 tan A, then we have minus 5, which is equal to 0. Now this 6 I can written as 2 into 3. So I'll write 2 tan A into 3 tan A. That is, split this term into product of two terms. Then I can find the value of tan A. That is, here 2 tan A into 3 tan A. Now here we have minus 5. So I'll write this as plus 5 and this as minus 1. That is 2 tan A minus 1 into 3 tan A plus 5 is equal to 6 tan square A plus 7 tan A minus 5. Because here 2 tan A into 5 is equal to 10 tan A. And 3 tan A into minus 1 is minus 3 tan A. So 10 minus 3 is equal to 7 tan A. Now equation fulfilled, which is equal to 0. Now I can equalize one term to 0. If 2 tan A minus 1 is 0, then tan A is equal to 1 by 2. From this, if I equalize this as this term as 0, 3 tan A is equal to minus 5. Then tan A is equal to minus 5 by 3, which is not possible. So take tan A as 1 by 2. Then draw a right angle triangle. Tan A is equal to 1 by 2 mean opposite side by adjacent side is in the ratio 1:2. Now hypotenuse is equal to root 1 square plus root 2, which is equal to root 5. Then we can find sin A and cos A from this triangle. Sin A is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse, that is 1 by root 5, plus cos A is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse, that is 2 by root 5, which is equal to total 3 by root 5. Option 4 is your answer. Chords AB and CD of a circle intersect externally at P. If AB equal to 7 cm, CD equal to 1 cm and PD equal to 5 cm, then length of PB in centimeter is. Here, consider two chords of a circle meets, that is intersects externally at a point P. This is point P. And here, two chords. These are two chords. And these two chords intersect externally at point P. Now this is chord AB and this is chord CD. When two chords of a circle intersects externally at a point, then product of their length of segment are equal. That is here PA into PB is equal to PC into PD. PA into PB is equal to PC into PD. Length of segment means PA and PB, which is equal to PC and PD. Now here AB equal to 7 centimeter and CD equal to 1 centimeter. PD equal to 5 centimeter. Now we have to find the length of PB. Consider length of PB as X. Here, this is a concept used here. So, let's find the answer. Here, PA means 7 plus X. PB means X. So, 7 plus X into X is equal to PC equal to 5 plus 1, 6. PD equal to 5. So, 6 into 5 is 30. 7 plus X into X is 30 means 30 can be written as 15 into 2 as well 10 into 3. But 15 into 2 is not possible because 30 is 7 plus X into X. 15 into 2 cannot be written as 7 plus X into X. But 10 into 3 can be written as 7 plus 3 into 3. Now you can see here X is equal to 3. X is equal to 3. So your answer is option. O is the center of a circle with diameter 20 cm. T is a point outside the circle and TA is tangent to a circle. If OT is 26 cm, what is the length of tangent TA? Here, this is the circle with center O. Now, diameter is 20 cm. And T is a point outside the circle and TA is a tangent. And here OT is 26 cm. So this length is 26 means this external segment length is 16. And here this is a external point T. From this point, a tangent and a secant is drawn to same circle. Then TA square is equal to, that is tangent square is equal to external segment length here is equal to 16 and total length of the secant segment is 16 plus 20, 36. That is, this is 16 into 36. If TA square is 16 into 36, then TA is equal to, if I take 4 outside from this and 6 outside from this, 4 into 6, 24 is TA. So, option. In a circle with center O, chords PR and QS meet at the point T when produced and PQ is a diameter. If ROS is 42 degree, then measure of PTQ is. Here this is the circle with center O and here PQ is a diameter. PQ is a diameter and chords PR and QS meet at point T. So this is chord PR and this is chord QS. Now these two chords meet at point T. Now this is point T and here angle ROS is 42 degree. This angle is 42 degree. Then we have to find out what is angle PTQ. Now this is diameter and diameter create 90 degree with the circumference. That is 90 degree at any point on the circumference. So this is also 90 degree. And here this is arc RS. RS create 42 degree at the center. Then same arc RS can create 42 by 2, 21 degree at any point on the circumference of the circle. This is 21 degree. That is 42 by 2. That is here arc RS create 42 degree at the center. Then same arc can create 21 degree at any point on the circumference of the circle. Here point Q is on the circumference. So here RQS is 21 degree. Now you can see this is 90 degree. If you take this triangle, this is 90, this is 21. So this angle is 180 minus 90 plus 21. 90 plus 21 is 111. So 180 minus 111 is equal to 69 degree. So angle PTQ is 69, option. The simple interest on certain sum is 1/8 of the sum. When number of years is equal to the half of the rate percentage per annum, find the simple interest on rupees 15,000 at the same rate for 8 years. Here, simple interest is 1/8 of the sum means 1/8 is 12.5 percentage. That is 1/4 is 25 percentage. Then 1/8 is 12.5 percentage. So here simple interest is 12.5 percentage means if 100 rupees is the sum, 12.5 rupees is the simple interest generated at the end of 1 year. So this 12.5 rupees generated at our rate for T years. That is here number of years is equal to half of the rate percentage. T is equal to R by 2. Then substitute T. That is T is equal to R by 2 here. So here R square by 2 is equal to 12.5 means R square is equal to 25. Then R is equal to 5. R is equal to 5 percentage means for 1 year 5 percentage is the rate. Then for 8 years 8 into 5 40 percentage is the rate. So simple interest for 8 years is equal to 40 percentage of the sum 15,000. Now percentage and 00 cancel. 15 into 4 is equal to 60. 6,000 is the interest generated for 8 years. Option
A, B and C start a business. A invests 33 and 1/3% of the total capital. B invests 25% of the remaining and C invests the rest. If the total profit at the end of the year is 1,86,000, then A's share of the profit is. Here, we have to find out what is A's share. And A invests 33 and 1/3% of the total capital means, here 33 and 1/3% means 1/3 is the fraction. So, A's share is equal to 1/3 of total profit 1,86,000, which is equal to 3 goes 6 times in 80, 3 goes 2 times in 6. So, 62,000. Option 1 is your answer. Actually, you don't need to calculate what is C's investment, what is B's investment. Just take the percentage. Here 3 into 33 is 99. 99 plus 1 is 100. So 100 by 3 percentage means 100 by 300 of the total capital means 300 is the total capital. Out of this 300 part, 100 is A's share. So A's share is equal to 1/3 of total profit 62.
If 8A5146B is divisible by 88, then what is the value of B minus A? When a number is divisible by 88, it should be divisible by both 11 and 8. When a number is divisible by 8, its last 3 digits should be divisible by 8. That is, here 46B should be divisible by 8 means 8 goes 5 times in 40, remaining 6B. So B must be 4 here. That is, 8 goes 8 times in 64. So 8A5146B is equal to 4 here. Should be divisible by 11 means check the divisibility rule of 11. So take odd place sum and even place sum. Odd place sum is 4 plus 4 8, 8 plus 5 13, 13 plus 8 21. Even place sum is 6 plus 1 7, 7 plus 8. Now to be divisible by 11, odd place sum minus even place sum should be 0 or 11. That is 21 minus 7 plus 8 should be 0 or 11 means 21 minus 7 is equal to 14. So 14 minus A should be 0 or 11 means if I take 14 minus A as 0, A should be 14, and if I take 14 minus A as 11, A should be 3. But here we need B minus A. B is equal to 4. And if I take A as 14, 4 minus 14 is not in the option. So A is not 14. So take A as 3. So 4 minus 3 is 1 is an option. Option 3 is your answer. So B minus A is equal to a motorboat whose speed is 20 km per hour in still water takes 30 minutes more to go 24 km upstream than to cover the same distance downstream. If the speed of the boat in still water is increased by 2 km per hour, then how much time will it take to go 39 km downstream and 30 km upstream? Here, time difference is 30 minutes to cover same distance upstream and same distance downstream, which means 30 minutes is equal to half hour. So time is equal to distance by speed. Here distance is same, which is 24 kilometer. Now upstream speed is equal to speed of boat is 20. I'll take speed of river as x. Now upstream speed is 20 minus x. So 24 by 20 minus x minus downstream distance is 24 and downstream speed is equal to 20 plus x. Now you can see this is 1 by 2. So if I multiply numerator with 2, I can remove this 2 here. Now you can see left hand side you have 1. So this term minus this term is equal to 1. So if I consider this term as 2, this term should be 1. That is 2 minus 1 is 1. Or you can consider this term as 3 and this term as 2. Then this equation will balance. So let's check for the answer. That is, here if I add x as 4, that is here this is 48 and this is 20 plus x. So 48 by 24 is 2. So this term will become 2. Same way here if I put x as 4, 20 minus 4 is equal to 16. 16 goes 3 times in 48. So 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. So equation balanced. In that case x is equal to 4. Now if x is equal to 4, question says if the speed of the boat in still water increased by 2 km per hour. That is, this 20 km will become 22 km per hour. Then what will be the time taken to cover 39 km downstream and 30 km upstream? So time taken is equal to 39 km downstream speed is equal to 22 plus increased speed is 22. 22 plus 4. This is downstream speed. Plus 30 km upstream. Upstream is equal to 22 minus 4. Now this will become, this is 26. 13 goes 2 times in 26. 13 goes 3 times in 39. Now this is 22 minus 4 is equal to 18. So 6 goes 3 times in 18. 6 goes 5 times in 30. So this will become 3 by 2 plus 5 by 3. 3 into 3, 9 plus 5 into 10. So 9 plus 10, 19 divided by 6, which is equal to 6 goes 3 times in 80. Remaining 1 by 6 hour. 1 by 6 hour means 1 by 6 into 60 minutes, that is 10 minutes. So 3 hour 10 minute. Option 2 is your answer. Average weight of P and his 3 friends is 55 kg. If P is 4 kg more than the average weight of his 3 friends, what is P's weight? Here average weight of P and his 3 friends is 55 means 55 is equal to weight of P plus weight of his 3 friends. Consider average weight of his 3 friends as F. Then weight of his 3 friends will become 3 into F, 3F divided by total 4 people. Now here weight of P is 4 kg more than the average weight of 3 friends. That is, P's weight is equal to 4 kg more than average weight of 3 friends is equal to F. And if you substitute P is equal to 4 plus F, this will become 4 plus F plus 3F is equal to 4F plus 4 divided by 4 is equal to 55. Now this term is equal to 1. Same way this term is equal to 4F by 4 is equal to 54. Because 54 plus 1 is 55. Which means 4F by 4 is equal to F. So F is equal to 54 means P is equal to 54 plus 4, 58. Option 2 is your answer. In a right angle triangle ABC, right angled at P, altitude BD is drawn to the hypotenuse AC of the triangle. If AD is 6, CD is 5, then find the value of AB square plus BD square. Here this is right angle triangle ABC, right angled at B. Now altitude BD is drawn to AC, which means
this is perpendicular to AC. In that case, the formed three triangles are similar triangles. That is, this larger triangle and these two smaller triangles are similar triangles. Now write the similar triangles. Here, always write the corresponding side first. That is, here these three are right angle triangles. So I'll write the hypotenuse first. That is, in this smaller triangle, hypotenuse is AB, and in this larger triangle, hypotenuse is AC, and in this lower smaller triangle, hypotenuse is BC. Now this is ABD similar to, here this is ACB similar to, this is BCD. Now you can take corresponding side from this letters itself. That is, here we need, from these two triangles, we need AB square first. That is, AB divided by, here AD is equal to 6 and CD is equal to 5. Now AB divided by corresponding side is AC. AC is 6 plus 5, 11, which is equal to, here we need AB from this, which means you have to take AD. AD divided by AB. Now AD is equal to 6. Now you can see AB square is equal to 66. If AB square is 66, you can see this is 66 means AB square plus BD square should be greater than 66. Here greater than 66 is option 2, that is 96, which means BD square is 30. Now if you want to find BD square from this, I will write it. That is, from these two triangles, you can find BD. That is, here BD from this triangle, and here BD is equal to, here corresponding side to BD is equal to CD. So CD is 5, which is equal to, here you can take BD from here. So we have to take AD from here. So AD divided by BD. Now AD is equal to 6 here. So BD square is equal to 30. In a circle of diameter 20 cm, chords AB and CD are parallel to each other. BC is diameter. AB is 6 cm from the center of the circle. What is the length of chord CD? Here, this is the circle and BC is diameter. And chord AB and CD are parallel. This is B means, if I consider this as a, AB is parallel to CD. Now these two lines are parallel. And AB is 6 cm from the center of the circle means, don't consider AB length as 6. That is, here AB is 6 cm from the center of the circle means, from the center of the circle, the shortest possible distance to this chord AB is equal to 6 cm. That is, if AB is 6 cm from the center of the circle means, shortest possible distance from the center of the circle to chord AB is 6 cm. When you draw shortest distance line from the center of the circle to a chord, it will meet the chord perpendicularly and it will meet at the midpoint of the chord, which means these two lengths are equal. This is the midpoint and these two lengths are equal. Now this is 6 and this is right angle triangle, and here this is radius. Radius is equal to 10. Diameter is 20. So this is 10 plus 10, 20. Now 1 is 10, 1 is 6. Now the triplet is 6, 8, 10. So this side is equal to 8 cm. If this side is 8, this is also 8. Same way, if you consider this triangle as well, if AB is 16, CD is also 16. So option 4 is your answer. How many numbers are there from 500 to 650, including both, which are divisible neither by 3 nor by 7? Here total numbers from 500 to 650 is 650 minus 500, 150 numbers. This 150 number include 650. But question says including both means 150 plus 1, 151 numbers include both 500 and 650 as well. Now multiple of 3
between 500 to 650 is difference is 150. 150 divided by 3 is equal to 50 numbers. And multiple of 7 between 500 to 650 is difference 150 divided by 7. 7 goes 2 times in 14, remaining 10, 7 goes 1 time in 10. Quotient is 21. Now multiple of both 7 and 3, that is multiple of 21, which is equal to difference 150 divided by 21. 3 goes 7 times in 21, 3 goes 50 times in 150. 7 goes 7 times in 50, that is quotient is 7. Now this 7 is multiple of both 7 and 3. This 7 included in 50 plus 21, 71 numbers. That is, when you subtract this multiple of 3 and 7 from this 151 numbers, you will get numbers which are divisible neither by 3 nor 7 between 500 to 650. That is, here total numbers between 500 to 650 including both is 151. Now 151 minus multiple of 3 is 50 in numbers, multiple of 7 is 21 in numbers. Now this 7 numbers which are multiple of both 7 and 3 are included in the 71 numbers. So subtract the 7 numbers from the 71 numbers. Now this is equal to 151 minus 50 is 101. 101 minus 21 is equal to 80. 80 plus 7 is equal to 87. So total 87 numbers are between 500 to 650 which are divisible neither by 3 nor by 7. So option 3 is your answer. If each of the two numbers 5 raised to 16 and 5 raised to 25 are divided by 6, the remainders are R1 and R2 respectively. What is the value of R1 plus R2 by R2? Here 5 raised to 16 by 6 will gives you remainder R1 and 5 raised to 25 by 6 will gives you remainder R2. Now this is 5 and this is 6. So I'll write 5 as 6 minus 1. 6 minus 1 raised to 16 by 6. Now here you don't have to expand this. There is a short trick. That is, take the numbers. That is 6 and minus 1. 6 raised to 16 by 6 means there is no remainder. But minus 1 raised to 16. Minus 1 raised to 16 means plus 1. So plus 1 by 6 means here remainder is 1. So R1 is 1 here. Same way 5 raised to 25. So I'll write it as 6 minus 1. 6 minus 1 raised to 25 divided by 6. Here 6 raised to 25 by 6. There is no remainder. But minus 1 raised to 25. Minus 1 raised to 25 is minus 1. So minus 1 by 6. So remainder cannot be minus 1. This is wrong. So 6 minus 1. 6 minus 1. 5 is your remainder. So R2 is equal to 5 here. So R1 plus R2 by R2 is equal to R1 is 1, R2 is 5 divided by 5. So 6 by 5 is your answer. Option 4 is your answer. A person A started a business by investing rupees 65,000. After a few months, B joined him by investing rupees 50,000. 3 months after the joining of B, C joined the two with an investment of rupees 55,000. At the end of the year, A got 50% share. For how many months did A alone finance the business? Take the ratio of investment of A, B and C, which is equal to A 65,000, B 50,000 and C 55,000. Now take the ratio. 5 goes 13 times in 65, 5 goes 10 times in 50, 5 goes 11 times in 55. That is 13 is to 10 is to 11. Now A worked for 12 months, which means A's share is equal to 13 into 12, 156. This 156 is half of the total share. That is 50% share is A's share, which means if total share is equal to 2 part, out of this 2 part, 1 part is his share. That is, here 50% is the total share. 50% means 50 by 100. That is 1 by 2. If 2 part is the total share, then 1 part is A's share. Then remaining 1 part is B plus C share. Now, here if C worked for n months, C invested for n months, then B invested for n plus 3 months. Because after 3 months, C joined these two people. That is, B invested 3 more months than C. Now, B plus C share is equal to 10 into n plus 10 into 3, 30 plus 11 into n, 11n, which is equal to remaining 156 part. So here 11n plus 10n is 21n. 21n is equal to 156 minus 30, 126. So 21 goes 6 times in 126 means here n is equal to 6, means C invested for 6 months, then B invested for 6 plus 3, 9 months, which means A alone invested for 3 months. So option 2 is your answer.
Of the three numbers, second is 1/3 of first and is also 3/4 of the third number. If the average of three numbers is 112, then what is the smallest number? Here second one is in relation to first and third numbers. Second is 1/3 of first and 3/4 of the third number. Now in 1/3 denominator is 3, in 1/4 denominator is 4. So 4 into 3, 12 is the LCM. I'll take second number as 12. Now second is 1/3 of first, means first number is 3 times second, that is 3 into 12, 36. And third number is 4 by third of second number, because second is 3/4 of third. 3/4 of third means third is 4 by third of second. 4 by third of second. Now 3 goes 4 times in 12. 4 into 4, 16 is the third number. Now if you take ratio, 4 goes 9 times in 36. 4 goes 3 times in 12. 4 goes 4 times in 16. So 9 is to 3 is to 4 is the ratio. Here average is 112, means sum of three numbers is 112 into 3. Now sum is equal to 9 plus 3 plus 4 is equal to 16. So 16 part is equal to 112 into 3, means 16 goes 7 times in 112. So 1 part is equal to 21, mean we need smallest number. Here smallest is 3 part. So 3 part is equal to 3 into 21, 63. Option 1 is your answer. A man started off a business with certain capital amount. In the first year, he earned 60% profit and donated 50% of the total capital, including initial amount plus profit. He followed the same procedure with the remaining capital after the second and third year. If at the end of 3 years, he is left with rupees 15,360, what was the initial amount with which the man started his business? I'll take initial amount as 500 rupees. You can take it as 500 or 1000 rupees. But if you take it as 100 rupees, it will be difficult for you to calculate it for 3 years. So just take 500 or 1000. Now, he earned 60% profit in the first year. So 10% of 500 is 50. So 50 into 6 is equal to 300 is the 60% profit. Now he donated 50% of total capital. 50% he donated to charity. Now 50% of 800 is equal to 400 rupees. Now remaining is 400 rupees for the second year. Again he got 60% of 400. 10% is 40, means 60% is 6 into 40, 240 rupees. And he donated 50% of it. That is 50% of 640 he donated. That is 320 he donated. Remaining is 320 for the third year. 320 capital for the third year. He got 60% of 320, means here 60% means 10% is 32. 60% is 6 into 3, 6 into 30, 180, 6 into 2, 12. So 180 plus 12 is 192 rupees is the 60% of 320. Again he donated 50% of 320 plus 192. 300 plus 200 is 500. 500 plus 12, 512 rupees. 60% of 512 means 256 rupees. That is remaining is 256. That is 256 rupees he donated and remaining is 256 rupees at the end of third year. Now you can see here at the end of third year, he left with 15,360, which means this 256 rupees in the question is given as 15,360 rupees. Now, if I cancel it with 16, 16 goes 16 times in 256, 16 goes 10 times in 160. So, 9 times in 153 means remaining is equal to 16 into 9 is equal to 144. So, remaining is 96. So, 16 into 6 is equal to 96. Remaining is 0. Now, 16 goes 6 times in 96, remaining 0. So, one part is equal to, here 1 rupees is equal to 60 rupees. Then, here we need initial amount. Initial amount is 500 rupees. 500 rupees means 500 into 60. That is 6 into 5, 30. 30,000 rupees. 30,000 rupees. So, option 2 is your answer.
A pole 23 meter long reaches a window which is 3 root 5 meter above the ground on one side of a street. Keeping its foot at the same point, the pole is turned to the other side of the street to reach a window 4 root 15 meter high. What is the width of the street? Consider this as width of the street. Now this pole is on anywhere on this line. Now two windows are on both the side of the street. Two windows are on both the side of the street. One window is 3 root 15 meter above the ground. So height to this window is equal to 3 root 5 meter. And other window is on the other side of the street which is 4 root 15 meter above the ground. So other window is 4 root 15 meter above the ground. And this pole reaches both the window. Pole reaches to this both the window and pole length is equal to 23 meter. Now here we have to find out what is the horizontal distance, that is width of the street. Here these two are right angle triangle and this is odd number 3. So take the square of it. Square is equal to 3 square 9, 9 into 5 45. Now divide it with 2 which is equal to 22.5. Now 22.5 is between 23 and 22. So this length is equal to 22. That is, this 22.5 is between 23 and 22. And we have 23 here. So remaining length is equal to 22. Same way here, this is even number and this is bigger. So just 23 square is equal to 529. And 4 root 15 square is equal to 4 square 16, root 15 is equal to 15, 16 into 15, 16 into 10, 160, 16 into 5, 80. So 240. So 529 minus 240 is equal to 289, which is 17 square. So 22 plus 17 is equal to 39. Option 3 is your answer. Width of the street is. Two common tangents AC and BD touch two equal circles each of radius 7 cm at points AC, P and D respectively as shown in the figure. If the length of BD is 48 cm, what is the length of AC? So here we have to find out the length of common tangent. Length of common tangent. Length of common tangent is equal to, formula is D square minus R1 minus R2 the whole square. And here we have length of BD. Length of BD is 48. Length of BD means length of transverse tangent. This BD is equal to length of transverse tangent. Now length of transverse tangent formula is equal to D square minus R1 plus R2 the whole square. Now here we have to find out D square. Then we can find the length of common tangent AC. Now this is equal to, here length of transverse tangent is equal to 48 cm and D square we don't know and we have R1 plus R2. Both circles have same radius, so 7 plus 7, 14 square. Now square both the sides. 48 square plus 196. 14 square is 196, which is equal to D square. Now 48 square means 8 square is 64, remaining 6, 4 into 8,
32. 32 into 2 is 64. 64 plus 6 is 70. Remaining 7. 4 square 16 plus 7 is 23. So 2304 plus 196 is equal to 2500, which means here d square is equal to 2500 means d is equal to 50. D is equal to 50. That is, here length of common tangent is equal to root of d square is equal to 2500 minus here r1 minus r2 is equal to 0. This term will become 0 because radius is same for each of the circle. Both the circles have same radius. So r1 minus r2 is 0. So length of common tangent is equal to root 2500, which is 50. So option 3 is your answer. If 8k raised to 6 plus 15k cube minus 2 equal to 0, then the positive value of k plus 1 by k is. Here, in order to solve this, take a common factor outside of this equation. This is k raised to 6 and this is k cube. So k cube is common. And this is 8 and this is 15. 8 is common. So take 8k cube outside. Now, in first time remaining is equal to k cube. Plus, in second time, if I add 2, this will become 8k cube into 2 is equal to 16k cube. But this is 15k cube. So 16k cube minus k cube is equal to 15k cube. So I will subtract k cube from this term. Now this is equal to first two terms. Remaining is minus 2, which is equal to 0. So 8k cube into k cube plus 2 is equal to k cube plus 2. Now cancel k cube plus 2. Remaining is 8k cube is equal to 1, which means k cube is equal to 1 by 8. Then k is equal to 1 by 2. If k is equal to 1 by 2, then k plus 1 by k is equal to 1 by 2 plus 2. K is 1 by 2. 1 by k is equal to 1 by 1 by 2, which is equal to 2. So 1 by 2 plus 2 is equal to 5 by 2, which is equal to 2.5. So option 1 is your answer. A sum invested at compound interest amounts to rupees 7,800 in 3 years and rupees 11,230 to 5 years. What is the rate percentage? Here difference between 5 years and 3 years is 2 years. In that case, take the ratio of 5 year sum and 3 year sum. That is ratio of 11,232 divided by 7,800. Now 6 goes 13 times in 78 and 6 goes 1 time in 11, remaining 5. 6 goes 8 times in 48, remaining 4. 6 goes 7 times in 42, remaining 1. 6 goes 2 times in 12. Now 13 goes 1 time in 18, remaining 5. 13 goes 4 times in 52, remaining 5. 13 goes 4 times in 52. So 144 by 100 means this is 2 years difference. That is interest for 2 years. Now to get interest for 1 year, take the square root of it. That is, this is equal to root 144 by 100 is equal to 12 by 10. That is, here difference generated is 2 part. That is, 10 part is the initial sum. Then after 1 year, it is increased to 12 part. 2 part is the interest generated out of this 10 part. So rate is equal to 2 part by 10 into 100. So 20% is the rate. Option 2 is your answer. The width of path around a square field is equal to 4.5 meter and its area is 105.75 meter square. Find the cost of fencing the path at the rate of rupees 100 per meter. Here this is the ground. Consider ground width as a meter. Now this is the path surrounding the ground and path width is equal to 4.5 meter. This is also 4.5 meter. Now side length of this larger square is equal to a plus 4.5 plus 4.5, that is a plus 9. And here area of path is given, that is larger square minus smaller square is area of path, which is larger square area is equal to a plus 90 whole square minus smaller square area is a square, which is 105.75 path area. Now this is in the form of a square minus b square. That is a plus 9 is a and a is b. A square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. That is, here a plus b means a plus 9 plus a, that is
2a plus 9. And a minus b means a plus 9 minus a, that is 9, which is equal to 105.75. Here 9 goes 1 time in 10, 9 goes 1 time in 15, remaining 67. 9 goes 7 time in 63, remaining 45. 9 goes 5 times in 45. So 11.75 is equal to 2a plus 9 means 2a is equal to 11.75 minus 9, that is 2.75. If 2a is 2.75, here we need cost of fencing. To find that, we need perimeter of this ground. Perimeter is equal to 4a, which is equal to 2 into 2a, that is 2 into 2.75, which is equal to 2 plus 2, 4, 7.5 plus 7.5 is equal to 1.5, that is 5.5. So here perimeter is 5.5 means here this is the part we have to fence. So cost of fencing is 100 per meter. So total 5.5 meter. So cost of fencing is equal to 5.5 into 100, which is equal to 550. So option 1 is your answer. A tea seller used to make 50% profit by selling tea at 9 per cup. When the cost of ingredients increased by 25%, he started selling tea at 10 per cup. What is his profit percentage now? Here profit is 50% means if 100 rupees is the cost price, 100 plus 50, 150 rupees is the selling price. 50 goes 2 times in 100, 50 goes 3 times in 150. But here selling price is given as 9 per cup. So selling price is 9 means 3 into 3 is 9. So cost price is equal to 2 into 3, 6 rupees. If cost price is 6 rupees, now cost price increased to 25%. 25%. 10% of 6 is 0.6, 20% is 1.2, and 5% is 0.3. 0.6 by 2, 0.3. So total increment is 1.5 rupees. So 6 plus 1.5 is equal to 7.5 rupees is the cost price now. Now the cost price is 7.5 rupees. So when cost price increased to 25%, he sell it at 10 per cup. So now selling price is equal to 10 rupees. Now difference between cost price and sell price is equal to 2.5 rupees. And this difference is generated out of the 7.5 rupees into 100. So this is 1 by 3 into 100 means 33.33%. Option 3 is your answer. The value of 1 plus root cot theta plus cos theta divided by cot theta minus cos theta is equal to. Here cot theta is cos theta by sin theta. So I can take cos theta outside. So this will become 1 plus root of, take cos theta outside. Cos theta into 1 by sin theta plus 1. In denominator you have cos theta into 1 by sin theta minus 1. Now cos theta and cos theta cancel. Here this will become root of 1 plus sin theta by sin theta. So 1 plus sin theta by sin theta. But in denominator the sin theta will cancel each other. So this will become 1 minus sin theta. 1 minus sin theta. Sin theta in the denominator cancel. Now if I multiply 1 minus sin theta with 1 plus sin theta, this will in the form of a plus b into a minus b. So I should multiply 1 plus sin theta in the numerator as well. Now this will become 1 plus root of 1 plus sin theta the whole square is equal to 1 plus sin theta. Now in denominator this is 1 minus sin theta into 1 plus sin theta, which is equal to 1 minus sin square theta, which is cos square theta. So root of cos square theta is equal to cos theta in the denominator. Now I can write this as 1 by cos theta is equal to sec theta and sin theta by cos theta is equal to tan theta. That is option 4 is your answer. 1 plus sec theta plus tan. Find the value of the following expression. Here this is in the form of a cube minus b cube divided by a square plus ab plus b square. That is a minus b is missing. A minus b means here 7.03 minus this is like 0.3 whole cube. So 7.03 minus 0.3 is equal to less than 7. Less than 7, here only answer 6.73. So option 4 is your answer. That is, here, if you look at this is like a cube minus b cube. So a cube minus b cube formula is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. Here, if you look at this expression, in numerator you have a cube minus b cube. That is 7.03 cube minus 0.3 cube. In denominator you have a square plus ab plus b square. So a minus b is missing. A minus b is missing means this answer is equal to a minus b, which is 7.03 minus 0.3, which is equal to 6.73. Find the value of given product. Here, if you look at the options, the digits are same. That is 175 are the digits of 4 options. Now, you can approximate the values. Take the approximative value and find the answer. Don't go for calculation. It will take time. So, just take the approximate value because digits are same. All are 175. Now, here 48.3. I will take it as 49 into here 4.95. I will take it as 5. So, 4.95 square means 5 square plus 4.95 I will take it as 5 into 13.25 I will take it as 14. Now, divided by 12.55 square, I will take it as 13 square minus 5.65 square, I will take it as 6 square into 19.8, I will take it as 20. Now, which is equal to here 5 square plus 5 into 14. 14 into 5 is 70. 70 plus 5 square is equal to 95. So, 49 into 95 divided by here 13 square is equal to 169. 6 square is equal to 36. So, the 169 minus 36 is equal to 133. So, 133 into 20 in the denominator. Now, this is equal to 5 goes 19 times in 95. 5 goes 4 times in 20. Now, 19 goes, 20 goes 7 times in 140. So, 19 goes around 7 times. Now, 7 goes 7 times in 49. Which means remaining is equal to 7 by 4. Which is equal to around 1 point something. So, option 3 is your answer. 1.75 is your answer.